Sorry about that, folks. A little technical difficulties there, but I think I got it worked out now. Welcome tonight, folks, to Max Speed TV as we get ready to bring you live flag-to-flag coverage of tonight's Sim Ability Racing Series, the Jack of All Series, here from the Charlotte Roval tonight here on Max Speed TV. I'm Jeff Dotson tonight. Some of you from Max Speed TV might be familiar with this voice. I've been on here before. It's been a while, but I'm back. I'm a little rusty, so pardon with me here, and we'll try to get through this night with these guys here at Sim Ability. I know the race analytics window here doesn't look normal to what you're used to seeing, but they're doing a timed race tonight at 45 minutes, so there's not laps, so that's why the miles says 45 minutes. Bear with me here, folks. I'm still having a little bit of trouble here. I'm not sure why my iRacing sound's not coming through. Let's see if I can get that fixed for you here. Oh, I thought I had it, and I didn't. Alright folks, qualifying's about to get underway here, so we're going to step away and play the national anthem real quick. We'll be right back. Alright, we're back with qualifying underway now. There's what I was looking for. Sorry about that, folks. Looks like so far Stephen Kiefer is on the top spot right now with a 133.9. Andrew Smith of the 87 car moves up to second place with a 135.0. There's 5 minutes still left in qualifying right now. Eleven of the 13 cars have been out on track to put in a time. Three minutes left in qualifying, and Stephen Kiefer is still on the top spot with a 1:33.91. Rob Slider is in second place with a 1:34.8. Eddie Hawks is in third with a 1:35.04. Billy Wise rounds out your top five in the speed charts with a 1:35.79. All right, just a little under a minute, or a little under 2 minutes left in qualifying, I'm sorry. Cody M on the track here. I think they told me you pronounce his name McGorick. I want to try my best tonight. I do apologize if I do botch up anybody's names here tonight. He has not put down a lap time yet, though, and we've only got 43 seconds left here in qualifying. Well, it looks like he spun out there, so I don't think Cody's going to be able to put a time in, as we've only got 20 seconds left in qualifying. So it looks like it is going to be set here with 11 cars taking a time and 2 not taking a time. So we'll have a total of 13 drivers in the field this evening here at the Charlotte Roval. for the Sim Ability Jack of All Series season opener here at the Charlotte Roval in the Toyota GR86s. All right, there's the checkered flag for qualifying. Let's get down here onto the race grid. All right, starting on row 1. On the inside, we have the pole sitter, Stephen Kiefer. On his outside in second is Rob Slider. Starting in row 2, we have the number 45 car in third of Eddie Hawks, and in fourth, the 87 car of Andrew Smith. Starting in row 3, we've got Billy Wise in the 32 car rolling off fifth, and Jacob Van in the 9 car rolling off sixth. In row 4, we've got Tom Johnson in the 23 car starting 7th, and Don Kohnman in the 97 starting 8th. In row 5, starting in 9th in the 11 car is Jason Lance, and in the 99 in 10th we have Johnny Berardi. Starting on row 6, we've got Thomas Wise in the 3 car starting 11th, and Cody Magoric in the 28 car starting 12th. And rounding out your field in the 13th and final spot in row 7 is Travis Zudema. Excuse me. As I said, I probably won't botch these names up all night tonight, and I do apologize, but I will try my best ability to say them correctly. So there is your 13 cars for this field tonight here around the Charlotte Roval. These Toyota GR86s are behind the race car right now. There should be just one lap of pacing. This race will get under green flag conditions here just shortly. As I said, remember tonight it is a 45-minute race. As I said, I've got a little miles there because I should put it on laps, but I put it on miles by accident. I don't have a tire window or a fuel window tonight. I think I did hear them say they were going to have to make a pit stop, so I do know there will be a fuel window here tonight, but since it's a timed race, I don't have a lap window for you. Alright, this should be a fun race tonight. It's my first time calling these guys here, so I'm really not sure what to expect tonight, but I can tell you that the Sim Ability Jack of All series are guys who have disabilities and they use hand controls. So these guys tonight, I think a lot of them are using hand controls. There's a few of them that are using different controls for their disabilities, but it's a pretty neat series, and I think you guys will enjoy the action here tonight. I'm also here too, if you guys saw that just now, these cars are a little top heavy, so you might see when they start turning corners here tonight, it might start, kind of getting on 2 wheels. It looks like they're skiing. Kind of saw that just now going through the bus stop there. Hopefully once the race gets going, we don't see too much of that, and it's some good racing out here tonight. But it looks like the pace car is getting ready to come into pit road. Just waiting for the drop of that green flag. And there's the green flag. We're racing tonight here for the Sim Ability Jack of All Series, round 1 here at the Charlotte Roval in the Toyota GR86s. Now, something to tell you guys about this series, they will be running different disciplines for their season. So tonight's race here in the GR86s, they won't be running the same car. They're going to be running some NASCAR 87 cars. They're also going to be running some Indy cars. There's going to be some dirt races on the schedule, so if this is your thing, stay tuned here to MaxspeedTV to see if their races get covered. tonight. It's just a one-off for me, but there is a possibility that I'll be back in the future with these guys to cover a few more of the races. But so far right now, the race leader, Stephen Kiefer, had a good start, but he's running in second place right now as he did get passed by the 13 car of Johnny Berardi. They got a little bit of gap back to third place. Oh, we've got, oh no, the leader just crashed into the bus stop here. Since this is a timed race, I'm not sure if they're doing cautions or not. I don't see a caution yet. Let's go back and try to take a look at this. Well, my replay controls wasn't working there. I do apologize for that, folks, but let's take a look here and see what happened. Looks like he just kind of got loose there, trying to break for the corner. Ouch. Tough luck there for the 13 car. But we're back up front here now with current race leader Stephen Kiefer in the 22 car. So far as we can see, he's led one lap. He is 6.5 seconds ahead of the second place car of Jacob Van. Let's go back here and take a look at Jacob. So Jacob Van here has a little bit of work to do if he wants to catch back up to Stephen Kiefer. It looks like we do have a caution flag here. So a caution has been thrown. So these guys will catch up to the pace car here and they'll regroup. For some reason, my replay button's not working here, so give me a little bit here. I want to try to look and see what happened, what caused this caution. So if the screen does look a little funny, I do apologize. I'm having a little bit of technical difficulties tonight I'm trying to figure out. Oh, right there, it looks like I see somebody there in the wall here on the front area. That was the 32 car of Billy Wise. Let's see what happened to Billy here. Looks like that is the cause of the caution. He was a little squirrely coming out of the bus stop there. We'll watch him come around turns 3 and 4 of the oval here. And he's starting to brake for the chicane here. And it looks like under braking, it just gets loose on him and he smacks the wall. So that will bring out our first caution of the night here for the Sim Ability Jack of All series here for their season opener. Man, tough break there for Billy. Let's see if we can get Billy in the booth here and have a little talk with him and see what happened there. Billy, you're in the booth. You got a copy?
Fucked me up, but that's all right.
Billy, you're in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, what's up, man?
Hey, man, we was just kind of looking back there at what happened. Kind of tell us what happened there.
Rob said he got a little hot in the chicane there, and we all just stacked up. And this wasn't supposed to be full course cautions, but we called it audible. And here we are under caution, but man, I had to tow, so we're still 3 minutes, 2 minutes towing, you know, so we're just hanging out.
Well, hopefully there's some good news in this. Is there any fast repairs for you, or are you going to have to get the
absolutely.
repaired?
Yep, we got fast repairs for sure.
Okay, well, the good news is once your towing completes, you can get back out there and rejoin the guys, so that's some good news. But, yeah, man, that's a tough break for you there, but hopefully you can get back out there and regain some positions there.
Yeah, we'll get out there and we'll just have some fun, man.
All right, thanks for talking with us here, and good luck in the rest of your race.
Yep. Thank you.
All right, there was Billy's side of the incident. Let's get back up front to our leader here. So as you heard it there wasn't supposed to be full course cautions. They kind of called an audible there. So we'll see if any more cautions get called here tonight. They're going to regroup these guys and get them re-racked here and ready to get back to racing action. All right, folks, we're going to step away real quick right here under caution. We'll be right back. And we're back here, folks, to the Charlotte Roval for the Sim Ability Jack of All Series season opener here tonight with the Toyota GR86s. We're under caution currently here. They did say that there wasn't supposed to be any full course cautions due to the timed race, but had to throw an audible there and try to get these guys regrouped for that one incident there. So we're just waiting for the lights on the pace car to go out to give us the 1 to go signal. And we're going to get this race back underway. We currently have 34.5 minutes of this race remaining. I do say that probably when we get back to green here, it might be around 32 remaining in the race. Yep, there the lights on the pace car are out, so they're going to regroup here and get double file, and we'll be going this time back to green flag action. Thanks for everybody that's tuning in tonight so far. We want to take a look at the top three here. They are Stephen Kiefer, Rob Slider, and Jacob Van. I am going to point out that there are a few drivers here in the Simability Series that do race in real life. That is the number 97 car of Don Coleman. He is a late model driver. The 99 of Johnny Berardi, he is a late model driver as well. And the 13 of Rob Slider is a dirt street stock driver. So give it up for those guys also bringing their talents over to the virtual world as well. All right, looks like the pace car is getting ready to pull back into pit road, so we're going to get this race back under green flag conditions here at the Charlotte Roval. And we're back under green flag conditions. We're racing once again here at Charlotte with 31 minutes remaining in this 45-minute race. The number 22 there of Stephen Kiefer got a great restart there on the restart. He did get a little bit of a pull away there from second place, the number 13 of Rob Slider. Rob's trying to work back up to him here, though, and make it a race. But they are both slightly pulled away from the third place driver in the 9 car, Jacob Van. Here they come into the bus stop. Boy, the 13 car is looking pretty good there. I thought he was going to try to make a move, but he decided to back out of it. Wasn't the right time to make the pass. Here they dive into the front stretch chicane here, coming back to the start-finish line. The number 9 is trying to make up some more ground on these guys. They start getting side-by-side racing here. The number 9 car should be able to catch back up to them. Here they go for the pass. The 13 car is going to make it. He is your new race leader, Rob Slider. And there is the number 9 car. He is getting back up there with these guys. They're going to make it a 3-car battle here. The 22 car starting to slip back a little bit. But just look at the gap that these top 3 cars have over the 4th place car of Travis Zunema. He's way back here, but he has some lap traffic there around him too. Let's take a look at Don Coleman here. He's currently running in the last position, though, sadly 2 laps down. But if they do happen to throw another caution, maybe he'll be able to get back on the lead lap possibly, or get a lap back at least. Billy Wise, which was in the crash there, which caused the caution, he's gotten himself back up to 10th place, so we can see he did get back on the racetrack, so that's some good news. He's making a pass there on the 23 car. That was Tom Johnson. Tom Johnson currently scored in the 8th position. sorry about that, folks. I don't know what happened to the race timer there, but it looks like they're changing the laps. So they lost the timer now. This is a good battle here for 6th place between Eddie Hawks. Well, let's go back up to the front here and check on our leaders. Rob Slider and the 9 car of Jacob Van. It looks like Rob's got a pretty good lead over Jacob now. They were battling there a little bit ago. The 22 car, who has led some laps tonight, he's currently running in 3rd at Stephen Kiefer. He is right now trying to battle with the 9 car of Jacob Van. They're racing for 2nd position. Let's go back and take a look at this battle. Oh, he's pulling out to his inside here. Oh, he thought about it. Oh, we got some wheel hop there from the 9 car. These guys are really on edge here racing for 2nd place. But the more they race, the farther away the 13 car, Rob Slider, will get from them. There, Rob's got some lap traffic he's trying to get around there. Go back and check this battle that was happening back here. It looks like Eddie Hawks has got a pretty good commanding lead now over 7th place Travis Zudema. They were battling out there pretty good. I'm not sure what quite happened there with them two. Let's go back here and take a look at the 23 car of Tom Johnson in the 8th position. So a lot of the guys are spread out right now. There's not too many battles going on around the track. Let's go back and take a look at our crash victim that happened there to bring out the caution. That's Billy Wise. We talked to him and got his words on that, and it's good news that they do have quick repairs. He can come back out here and continue to race with these guys. He is sadly 1 lap down though, but he also is on the same lap as Thomas Wise and Andrew Smith, and he is currently running in 9th position. So Thomas Wise and Andrew Smith definitely trying to run Billy down. Billy and Thomas Wise are father and son. Father and son racers here in the Simability Series. Let's take a look at 12th place. That's Johnny Berardi. He's in the 99 car. He is currently 2 laps down on the same laps as Don Coleman in the 97 car. He's 13th currently. So all 13 cars are still on the racetrack. I do see the comment in chat from Eric. When they're running through the infield there, Eric, I don't think that the lights are illuminating that area too well. So all we really got to go off of there on that area is the headlights. All right, we're going to go back up here and check on the race leader, Rob Slider. He now has a 10-second lead over 2nd place, the 22 of Stephen Kiefer. Stephen did get around the number 9 car of Jacob Van, and Jacob's got some trouble back too. I was looking around the track, and I didn't really quite see what happened with those two. They were battling pretty good, but now they're kind of spread far apart here. They're about 10 seconds apart from each other. Let's go back to 4th place here and look at Eddie Hawks. I think Eddie is running down the 3rd place car of Jacob Van. He's closing in on him. Travis Zudem has got up to 5th place now. 6th place, we've got Tom Johnson in the 23 car. Running in 7th place right now is Billy Wise, so he's picked up another position. Running in 8th now is the 11 car of Jason Lance. Running in 9th, we've got Andrew Smith in the 87. All right, we're going to go back up to the front here and check again back in on Rob in the 13 car. It looks like the 22 car of Stephen Kiefer has closed back in about a second on him, but he's still 10 seconds back. So right now there's not really too much racing going on between these guys. They're all kind of spread out at the moment. Still, I'm trying to figure out how the race timer went to laps. It's saying we got 14 to go. But I do have a timer here on my timing screen that you guys can't see, and it does say 15 minutes left. So I'm going to maybe keep with that and say we got 15 minutes left in the race, or maybe if they get to the laps first. But with that being said, since there isn't much time here left in the race, I do have a couple commercials I'm going to get out of the way here, so we'll be right back after these commercials. Okay, we're back after that commercial there. I did see in the chat that somebody did mention that something happened to the 28 car. It looks like he is out of the race. I am going to take it back here and see, so bear with me. As I said, my replay controls aren't working, so I'm doing it the old-fashioned way, and I'm rewinding it. I know it probably looks kind of weird, but It's the only way I got it right now to be able to get back to see what happened until I figure out what's wrong with the replay controls. Alright, so here we are, and looks like we're coming back out of the infield onto NASCAR 1 and 2. And it looks like, oh, I'm not really quite sure what happened there. Let's go on board here and kind of get a different view, a different perspective. Let's kind of go to the chase view here and see what it looks like happened to the 28 car here. That was the 77 car it looks like he got into, I think. Or that was the 11. No, excuse me. That was the 11 of Jason Lance. That kind of looked like 7s on the side of the car there. So I'm not really quite too sure what happened there. It kind of looks like the car is already damaged, and it kind of looks like he lost control of it and just came out into Jason. So tough luck for those guys there. But Cody will indeed take his car behind the wall after that incident. And so Cody, the number 28 car, is out of the race. So we've got our first retiree here. But 12 cars are still lapping laps around Charlotte Roval. Back up front to our race leader here, Rob Slider. He does still have a 10-second lead over 22nd place of Stephen Kiefer. And Stephen has a good position over the 45 car of Eddie Hawks now. So Eddie has moved into the 3rd position. And it looks like Jacob Van in the 9 car, who was running in 3rd, has gotten himself mired back in the 6th position now. So I'm not too sure what happened to Jacob in the 6 car there, or 9 car, excuse me. But he does have Tom Johnson in front of him now in the 23 cars. It looks like they're working around some lap traffic here. Jacob Van did get back up to 5th. Tom Johnson back to 6th now. Running in 4th is Travis Zudema in the 90 car. Billy Wise has made his way back up to 7th position. Thomas is still in 10th. Stephen Kiefer has dropped back to 3rd. I'm not sure what happened here. Let's go back and take a look and see the pass that was made on Stephen here. He was running 2nd, but the 45 car now has gotten around him. Oh, it looks like he pitted. He did have some damage there on the car. I guess that damage was already there, so he must have been pitting for fuel possibly. So now that puts in 2nd place Eddie Hawks, but he's not too far behind him here. And that also gives us a commanding lead for our race leader, Rob Slider. He is about 35 seconds ahead of 2nd place right now. But I do know that they will have to pit for some fuel here, so I'm pretty sure that Rob will be coming down for some fuel shortly here. All right, I want to get one more commercial out of the way here, so we'll be right back. All right, welcome back, folks, here to the Charlotte Roval as we're closing down to the final portion of this race here. This is the Sim Ability Jack of All Series season opener here at the Charlotte Roval in the Toyota GR86s. Now, as I do apologize, as I said, my timer went away on the screen there on the ticker. I don't know what happened to it. It changed the laps, but my timer in the timing screen I have off screen here says there's 4 minutes left in this race. So we'll see if the white flag does pop up here after the 4 minute mark, or we want to run these 6 laps out. All right, so your race leader still is the number 13 car of Rob Slider. In second place, we have the 22 car of Stephen Kiefer. And then in third place is the 45 car of Eddie Hawks. They're still kind of spread out a little bit, though. I'm going through the field here, kind of looking to see if we can see some action going on here, any racing. We're taking a look here at the number 3 car of Thomas Wise in 10th place. Looks like he's got some damage to that car. Tough break for him. Billy Wise still running in 7th place. 9th, we've got Andrew Smith. 8th place is Jason Lance. We saw him and Cody McGorick get into it there a little bit ago, but it looks like Jason does have that damage repaired, and he is currently running in 8th place. Travis Zudema is running in 4th place. 5th is Jacob Van. Jacob has seen the top 3 tonight, but currently he's mired back in 5th position. Tom Johnson is in 6th place currently. Looks like we've got Johnny Berardi on pit road here. Looks like he's getting some damage repair done. Don Kohnman is in 12th position currently running. And so far only 1 car is out, which is Cody McGorick in 13th. So 12 cars are still in this race. And currently only the top 4 are on the lead lap. Okay, my timer does say we have 1 minute remaining, but the lap ticker says 4 to go, so we'll see how it ends here shortly. All right, looks like we've got the white flag here, so it did end on the time. So we've got 1 to go. And it looks like we are coming down to the checkered flag right here at the line. And your race winner is going to be Rob Slider in the 13 car. Coming home in 2nd, it looks like will be Stephen Kiefer. We'll watch him come around through here. Yes, sir. Stephen Kiefer, the 22 car, will finish this race in 2nd position tonight. And then also coming home in 3rd will be the 45 of Eddie Hawks. So your top 3 guys winning your race winner tonight is the 13 of Rob Slider, the number 22 of Stephen Kiefer in 2nd, and the 45 of Eddie Hawks in 3rd. Just give us a short minute here, folks, and we'll get these guys in the booth and we'll have a little chat with them.
from the side.
Eddie Hawks, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got a copy.
Hey, man, tell us about that run you had out there tonight. It looks like you come home in third place. You had a little bit of a battle there with some of the guys tonight. Tell us about it.
Yeah, the opening lap was a bit of a nightmare, but main thing was keep it on track. And, yeah, I mean, kept it on track, kept it clean. That was the name of the game tonight.
Yes, sir, it was. It looked like you had some fun there out there tonight. You kind of, when you started the race, you was mid-pack, and you kind of got up through there, and you was running fourth for a little while, and then it looked like some of the top three guys had some trouble, and you found yourself up to third place. So how does that feel to finish third here tonight?
Yeah, I'm thrilled. Yeah, I'm definitely a top 5 car, but, yeah, a couple of people had trouble, but that's road racing. Got to keep all 4 wheels on the pavement.
That you do. Well, what was your thoughts coming into tonight's race after you had to practice in the qualifying?
Yeah, we did a little practice earlier, and I was running around third, fourth, fastest. And like I said, we had a little issue in the beginning of the race. So I started at the back, and then I worked my way up. So, yeah, I'm thrilled with third.
Awesome. Well, do you have anybody you'd like to give a shout-out or a thanks to tonight for your third-place finish?
Yeah, we definitely got to thank Andrew for putting the league on and setting everything up for us. It takes a lot of work. Billy for setting up some practices and help running the Simability Racing League.
Awesome. All right. Well, Eddie, congratulations on your third place here tonight. What's your thoughts before you go? What's your thoughts going into next week's race?
Well, I was pretty decent at dirt. We had a little practice week 4 last, and I'm looking forward to it. Let's put it that way.
Awesome. All right, Eddie. Well, once again, congratulations on your third place finish here tonight at the Roval for the season opener, and good luck next week.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks for coming on board and letting them see what those disabled guys can do.
Not a problem. I hope you guys go back and enjoy it later, and just let me know how you thought about it.
Sure will.
All right. Thanks, Eddie. All right, Steven, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
All right. Well, man, looks like you come home in second tonight. So just tell us about how the racing was out there. It kind of looked like that the top 3 was shuffling back and forth there for a while, and it seemed like you guys kind of just got mired in your places there.
Yeah, first of all, I feel bad for Jacob. Trying to get around him, I wrecked him. I would have got around him, but I don't know, just part of racing, I guess. But yeah, it was fun. I don't know if I could have caught Rob though. He was way out there. And then we made a mistake on the pit. We should have pit for fuel on that caution, but kind of liked having the track position, but that's racing again.
Yeah, it sure is. Well, what was your thoughts coming into tonight's race after you ran the practice laps and qualifying?
I was excited for it because we don't run a lot of road courses in this series, and I really like road courses. I mean, I like the short tracks and the ovals and all that stuff too, but this is special. And I practiced a lot for it. I got the pole position. So, yeah, I'm pretty pleased with what happened, except for wrecking Jacob. I feel so terrible.
Yeah, that is a bummer there, but yeah, man, that's just something that you'll come back on next week, hopefully. What's your thoughts next week?
It'll be fun. I think we're back to dirt. So, and that's where Jacob excels. So maybe I'll get some payback.
Nah, I don't think so. But well, after seeing your, second place finish here tonight, what's your thoughts overall on the race?
It was a lot of fun. I like this track, and these cars on this track it's pretty wild. Keep trying to keep your speed up through the fast corners. I really enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to the whole series, doing all the different cars and tracks.
Yeah, that looks very interesting. I did forget to go over the schedule like I said I was going to. I got all wrapped up in the action there and had another technical difficulty I tried to work out, so I do apologize for that, guys. That schedule is very diverse. I did mention a little bit of it there at the beginning. Where I said you guys are going to be racing some 87s and some Indy cars and stuff like that. So. Kind of give us your thought of maybe what your favorite race you're looking forward to is on the schedule.
The Indy cars. That's what I like. Although I think we're racing them on ovals, so the short oval and then a longer one.
Yeah, I saw that one of the IndyCar races was going to be at Texas. I forget where the other one was. So, you got an intermediate track and then I think a short track.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Texas. Or maybe it's Charlotte. I don't know.
No, I do know. I did see Texas. I just can't remember what the other one was.
But yeah, Indy cars. I'm all about Indy cars.
Awesome.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, that should be fun. All right, Stephen. Well, congrats on your second place finish tonight here at Charlotte Roval for the season opener. You got anybody you'd like to give thanks or a shout out to before you go celebrate your second place finish?
Yeah, I'd like to thank SimAbility first off that puts this together, and all the guys help out with all the admin stuff, the wise guys, and yeah, and you even broadcasting this. It's awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yep. Hopefully I can come back and maybe do some more races for you here in this season. But right now this one's just a one-off. Hopefully you guys can get something together and I might be able to come back and do some more for you.
Cool. Thanks.
Yep. All right.
Good night.
Congrats, Stephen, and good luck next week.
All right. Thank you.
All right. We've caught up with our race winner tonight. You got a copy, Rob?
I do. How you doing there? Do we put on a good show for you guys tonight?
Oh, yes, you did. Most definitely. Tell us about your race out there tonight. You got, kind of mired in traffic there a little bit, and then it looked like you just sailed away from those guys.
Yeah, it was an interesting start of the race. Stephen Kiefer, I have to give him props. He was really fast the whole night, and even qualifying, he was almost a full second faster than I was. And when I got a good run on him there at the start of the race, being a 45-minute race, I didn't want to let him get ahead of me, being a second faster and have all that. So I figured try to go on the defensive and take that spot when I had the chance. And then coming into that chicane, I'd been taking that thing really aggressively the whole time and braking pretty late to make sure I made that corner nice and quick. And I was worried about getting on the brakes too hard in front of Steven because we hadn't run around the track too much. And I went right off into the wall and caused a big old heyday and a bunch of drama. But once we got all squared back away and went to go for that restart, it was more just kind of hitting marks. And once we got by Steven, Jacob Van was back there battling with him, and I saw them taking up some time. So I went into full push mode and pushed until I couldn't see him anymore, and then just kind of coasted towards the end there to try to close out that 45 minutes. It was a fantastic race. I love racing with these SimAbility guys. They all drive you pretty clean. Even the lap traffic getting around them, they drove pretty clean. So it was a pretty good start of the season for the Jack of all. Oh, what is it called? Jack of all races, or
I think you told me it was just Jack of all series, I believe.
Okay, that's it. Yeah, so a good start to that. It's going to be an interesting season. A bunch of different cars and track combos. So I'm looking forward to it and glad to be at the top of the points going into race number 2.
Yeah, that's going to be great, being at the top of the points there. We'll get to what you mentioned there in a minute, but I wanted to kind of go over with you a little bit here on your commanding lead that you had in the race. It looked like once you got out front, you just trucked on. I mean, we was looking back through the field there right before the finish, and it looked like you had a good 10-second lead over second place.
Yeah, I looked actually right at the finish. It was 38 seconds was the gap between me and Stephen Kiefer there in second. Once I picked up on this car, I've done a lot of Formula racing, Formula 3 and Formula 2 racing in leagues here in iRacing. So I'm fairly decent at road courses. I've never driven this car before, so that was a fun experience trying to learn where the limits are of this little tiny car. But once we got the feel of it, it just kind of came naturally. I was kind of worried about maybe getting into a wall here or there, but we kept her out of the wall, kept it clean for at least the last 40 minutes of the race, and ended up bringing her home to victory lane.
Yeah. Well, I know before we started there tonight, I was kind of, mingling with the guys there a little bit, and some of you was, kind of mentioning the car felt a little top heavy, and I kind of noticed throughout the race that it looked like a couple people was having trouble with the bus stop there. So could you kind of give us your insight on that a little bit? Did you have any trouble there in the bus stop, or did you see anything there, or did the car feel kind of, heavy at all on the top?
Well, I guess heavy on the top. It was more of a stiffer suspension car. As you saw coming to the green flag, I was working with my crew chief driving one-handed, and my tire just barely caught the stuff, and I almost spun it out trying to hold on with one hand and kind of bunched up the field a little bit. And there's a couple times towards the end of the race that coming into that bus stop, if you catch that second curb, and you upset that chassis a little bit, being as stiff as it is, it kind of wants to break traction and try to come around. So I almost spun out a couple times in the last 5 or so laps there, but yeah, a very, very stiff car. But I mean, it was a comfortable driving car once you figured out where the limits were, how far you could turn the steering wheel, how much throttle and how much speed you could push through the corner. It was very comfortable for me, but you definitely had to watch out and pay attention to where, if you were hitting the curbs, where you were hitting them at, what kind of speed, how much turning you had, all that kind of fun stuff. But yeah, it was definitely a fun car track combo to race at.
Awesome. Well, what's your thoughts going into the next race? It is a very diverse schedule, as you said. Jack of all series. There's going to be some, Indy cars on there, some dirt stuff. I saw there was some NASCAR stuff as well, and the classic NASCAR cars. What's your thoughts on the season, and what's a race maybe you're looking forward to?
I'm definitely looking forward to the older NASCARs, the 87s. Those will be a lot of fun. I don't even know where we're racing them at, but they're definitely a fun car to try to wheel around. And I'm a dirt track racer here in real life, so next week at the late models will be fun when we go to dirt tracks and stuff. Definitely have a good time there, but we also have more competition in certain different aspects when we go here or there. So I got Jacob Van, who's really fast on dirt. He took me out in the last week, Wacky Wednesdays last week. I just couldn't catch him at Eldora. So we've got him. We've got Don Koneman on the short tracks, along with Andrew Smith. He's pretty quick on some short tracks. And then we've got guys like Brian Lowhead, Travis Zudema that are pretty quick with NASCAR. So it's going to be a interesting series. If you can't win a race, you can't really let it get you down, because you got more races that are going to come with your strengths, as opposed to, just a race that you had a rough time at. So it'll definitely give us a lot of opportunity. Being that it's a bunch of different cars and tracks all week, you don't really get the chance to get used to the car. So we could see a few more mistakes or people having a rough time trying to figure something out from week to week. But that's what's going to make the Jack of All series great. It's going to be a really awesome series to watch, and there's always going to be action somewhere.
Yeah, you're right about that. There was a lot of action on the track here tonight. It was a very entertaining race to watch, and you look like you guys are just having a blast out there. So, all right, well, congratulations on your win here in the season opener tonight. Got anybody you'd like to give thanks or shout out to before you go celebrate your victory?
Yeah, I got to give a shout out to Don Koneman. Him and I've been friends for a while, and he's a great racer. He's taught me quite a bit, and I appreciate that. Billy Wise for running the league here, and Glenn Sidman for allowing us to run under the flags of SimAbility. I think it's really awesome what they do with their SimAbility products and making iRacing accessible to people that normally wouldn't necessarily be able to do it because of the technology we've got. So having him do that is pretty awesome. And then I just got to shout out my race team, a Beta 8 Racing and a Beta Michigan, for giving me the opportunity to go racing in real life.
Awesome. Yeah, that's great. All right, well, congratulations on your victory tonight here, Rob. Go celebrate, and good luck next week.
Hey, thanks for coming out and broadcasting. Hopefully we see you soon.
Yeah, hopefully I can come back and do another one as well. It was fun tonight, and I'm looking forward to possibly doing some more for you guys. So once again, congratulations on your win tonight, Rob. Go celebrate, and good luck next week.
Thanks. Have a great night.
Yep, you too. All right, folks, let's get down to the finishing results here, and we'll close this race out tonight here on Max Speed TV. All right, as you can see here, folks, we have Rob Slider finishing the race in first position tonight, so congratulations to him. Stephen Kiefer will finish in second. Eddie Hawks will finish in third. We've got Travis Zudema finishing in fourth. We've got Jacob Van finishing in fifth tonight. He had a little bit of a tough race. He was up front there for most of the time, and then he kind of got mired back in traffic there, so he'll wind up finishing in fifth. Then we've got Tom Johnson in the 23 car finishing sixth. Finishing seventh tonight, we have Billy Wise finishing eighth. We have Jason Lance. He got kind of caught up there with a little bit of an incident with Cody McGorick. Finishing in ninth is Andrew Smith. And then rounding out your top 10 is Thomas Wise. Finishing in 11th place tonight is the 99 car of Johnny Berardi. Finishing in 12th is the 97 car of Don Coleman, and then rounding out your field in the 13th position is Cody McGorick. He was the only car to not finish the race. He did take his car behind the wall early due to that incident that he got into with Jason Lance there in the 11 car. So thanks for watching tonight, guys. I hope you enjoyed the action here for the SimAbility Jack of All series here for their season opener at the Charlotte Roval. That's it for now. I'm Jeff Dotson, and have a good night. Hopefully we'll see you in another one.